But first tonight, News 6 investigates a controversial real estate deal in the town of Eatonville that some elected leaders are calling unethical. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Bell.
Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Matt Austin. That deal involves a vulnerable 66-year-old man who may have mental challenges, according to town officials. News 6 investigator Mike DeForest is breaking this story tonight. He is live in Eatonville for us. So Mike, there's concern a government agency may have taken advantage of that man.
A few government leaders are expressing that belief, Matt. Now, a lot of folks here in this small community know Tommy Dixon, and they know that he sometimes has trouble understanding things. Yet, despite that knowledge, a government agency entered into a really complicated real estate transaction with Dixon and took possession of his property. Do you get confused easily?
Look, sometimes, you know, if some come up and
For nearly all his life, Tommy Dixon has lived in this Eatonville home, which belonged to his late parents. It sits on Kennedy Boulevard, a major thoroughfare town leaders hope to revitalize. What kind of jobs have you had?
Not really, no arsonists.
In recent years, Dixon has been unable to pay his property taxes. On November 12, 2020, the home was scheduled to be sold to the highest bidder at auction in what's known as a tax deed sale, potentially leaving the 66-year-old with no place to live. But then, the town of Eatonville's Community Redevelopment Agency, or CRA, stepped in with a controversial proposal.
We want to give Mr. Dixon the opportunity to remain on the property.
During this 2020 video conference, the agency's attorney and board members discussed a unique real estate transaction, one that would help Dixon save his home and would also help the Eatonville CRA in its mission to aggressively pursue redevelopment and revitalization activities. Under the deal, the CRA would pay off Dixon's delinquent property taxes, which totaled a little more than $7,000. In exchange, the government agency would take ownership of Dixon's property, which had a market value of nearly $100,000. Dixon would be allowed to remain in the house until he dies.
This is not right to take his property for $7,000 if it's worth $100,000.
Some board members questioned the transaction.
We need to make sure he understands what we're doing.
And they raised concerns about Dixon's mental capability.
I did talk to him. I don't think he understood the taxes and the insurance thing.
We know, and I know you have to explain it to him. And I don't know whether he's going to still understand it once you explain it to him.
Probably not.
With his mental capacity, I work with mental illness people every day. Right. This is what I do. And I just feel that it's being taken advantage of.
No one's here to take advantage of Mr. Dixon. But at the end of the day, come the 12th, this property could go to any 1 million bidders.
Someone else could come in and take it ruthlessly, or the CRA could take it and pay the taxes and then still be able to support his well-being.
This is the best way to protect his interests and our interests.
Weeks later, Tommy Dixon signed the deed.
So Tommy, you're okay?
Yeah.
Transferring his property to the town of Eatonville. Did you understand what you were signing?
No, not really.
That was more than a year ago. Since then, there have been big changes in the town of Eatonville. The CRA board has been replaced with new members.
I'm upset. I'm gonna tell you, I'm upset.
And a new town councilman has shifted the balance of political power.
It's something seriously wrong. It's ethical wrong. It's morally wrong.
Some Eatonville leaders are now calling for a state investigation into the questionable real estate deal, and they want the town to transfer the property back to Dixon.
It's my hopes that we can fix what I consider a wrong.
Now, right now, as we speak, behind those doors back there, some Eatonville town leaders are discussing how they might be able to transfer that property back to Tommy Dixon, this time perhaps under the supervision of a court-appointed attorney. Now, the Eatonville CRA Executive Director, Michael Johnson, and the agency's attorney did not respond to our requests for comment. Matt and Lisa.
So, Mike, it sounds like Tommy Dixon, he was going to lose his home at auction, right? So couldn't this real estate deal have ultimately helped him?
It did help him, Matt, by letting him stay in the house. But what is very unclear is whether he knew about what other options he may have had to pay off those delinquent property taxes that did not involve the CRA, such as perhaps just asking friends for some donations or possibly selling off a portion of that property. There were other options.
Yeah, and financially he loses all that equity that he has in the home. Mike DeForest, live in Eatonville for us. Fascinating story. Thank you.